Hey internet, this is my Mona build. I know it's a long time coming, it's been like 3 years. Alright, so weapon. Favonius Codex for her energy recharge. It is level 90 R5. So my Mona is C2, but this build works for C0 as well. Her overall attributes is 304.8 energy recharge. Her crit stats are, well, they're low because she's a support. Okay, let's have a look at artifacts. So for my Mona, since she is a support, I mainly focus on energy recharge and HP for survivability. So this is her flower. So I focused on energy recharge and HP percent. And this one, I believe that rolled once into everything, which is okay. And I think this one rolled once into everything as well for the feather. So I've got a 2-piece Heart of Depth and Emblem of Severed Fate. So Emblem of Severed Fate for energy recharge, and then Heart of Depth for hydro damage, but she doesn't do too much damage. I mean, you could replace that with HP if you really wanted to. Okay, back to the artifact stats. I got an energy recharge Sands with HP, with a lot of HP. I think it rolled 3 times into HP, which is great. And then I've got a Hydro Cup with energy recharge and with a little bit of HP percent, but it rolled into defense like twice, so I'm a bit sad about that. Okay, and HP hat. It's fine, it's got some HP and it's got energy recharge. I think this rolled into it 3 times, which was nice. Okay, so that's my Mona. She is a support. Like I said, she is C2, but my set works for C0 as well. So Mona's skill is she summons an illusion, which I will show shortly. Her burst allows you to apply a damage amplifier, as it is written. So the next move that you use after you use Mona's burst, it will do more damage. Okay. So in terms of talent, like how do you level up her talents? So if you're going for full support, you can ignore her normal attack, and I would just go for burst, then skill. Both are important, but you can interchange those depending how you want to play. So her skill does taunt as well. So it taunts, it applies hydro, it does hydro tick damage, so like does damage per second, so DOT, damage over time. And okay, so let's have a look at what Hoyoverse thinks. So they went for burst, then skill, pretty much what I said, and then normal attack. Cool. So in terms of her team, so you can use the triple support and then 1 DPS. So you've got Sucrose, Bennett, Mona, and then your DPS. Okay, so in terms of Mona, her skill looks like this.
Let me scry.
So it summons an illusion, it applies hydro damage, and it applies hydro damage over time. Or actually, it's more like hydro ticking. So it's the same consistent damage, but over time. Okay, so that's her skill. This is her burst. So ideally, you would use like Sucrose first to gather them up, then Bennett for his burst, and then you would use Mona for her burst. So her burst looks something like this.
Written in the stars.
So not only does her burst apply a damage amplification for your next attack, it has a mini stun for the enemy as well. Does not work on bosses, sadly, but it does hold like the mobs though. Like it's a mini stun, it's not like a full stun like Zhongli, but it does like stun for like a second, not even a second, like a split second. And then you use her burst, then you use your DPS to either burst them down or just like have like the final attack or something. So in terms of teams, since she is a Hydro applicator, or at least that's how I use Mona, you can use her in a very different teams. So you've got your classic triple support and DPS to burst down your enemies. So you can use the Morgana team.
What are my orders?
If you wish.
Give me a moment to compose myself.
So that's the classic
Need my help as usual?
Morgana team. So you got Venti that sucks up all the enemies. Ganyu uses her Blizzard. And then you've got Mona to apply the Hydro to freeze everyone. And then you've got Diona for the Cryo Resonance for the critical. And Ganyu's Blizzard does AoE damage and it does quadruple damage when they are clustered together. So it's quite a great team, and they had to nerf this team somehow. Bit sad, I actually enjoy using that kind of combination. Okay, moving on. So next up we've got the Taser team.
Keep your eyes wide open.
So you've got Electro.
Stay close and you will live.
Alright, let's go.
So by applying Hydro and then you use an Electro character, it uses the Electro charged reaction. So that's like a Taser team. Same with Tartaglia. Alright, and then the next team, these aren't like proper teams, I'm just giving examples. Well, some of them are, but the Taser team could definitely be better. So next one up is Bloom.
For us to explore.
Let's go gather some samples.
So Bloom or Hyper Bloom.
In the name of the princessin.
So you apply your Dendro, then you apply your Hydro, which gives you the blooms. And then if you just want regular blooms, then you leave it at that. But if you want your blooms to explode faster, then you apply the Electro. So Dendro, Hydro, then Electro. So that works well. And then of course you've got your Vaporize. Although this will be a reverse Vaporize. So either Yoimiya, maybe not Hu Tao, but just giving Pyro examples. So
Let's finish this.
you apply Mona's Hydro first, and then you use the Pyro DPS to reverse Vaporize. That's okay. And I think she covers pretty much all of them. Like Hydro, the element itself, like works with a lot of elements, so you can use it in a lot of teams. Alright. So Mona does have a unique sprint, which is great for Fontaine and other water nations such as Inazuma. So she's got a unique sprint, so she allows you to cross bodies of water easily. And she does consume stamina. So if you're in any region that is not Fontaine, you will have the yellow stamina, so you just got to be careful. So if you run out of stamina, you do drown. But if you're in Fontaine, and I made a video previously, like if you run out of stamina in Fontaine, you should not drown. And I should prove this to you in this video. So it's pretty shallow, you shouldn't drown. So there we go, and you're okay, you didn't drown. Alright, so if you're in Fontaine, you've got this blue stamina bar as well. Okay, I hope that helps. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great day. Be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, ring the bell, turn on all notifications. Leave a comment below. How do you think my Mona build was? How do you use Mona? Alright, and if you're able to, become a member for $1. That's if you want to. And if you're able to, drop a super thanks if you want. Okay, Until next time, see ya.